Good morning in Australian Eastern Standard Time. It's currently 11:30 or 11:30 or 30 minutes to midday on Sunday, the 24th of May, 2026. This is take two, and I'm going to say let's go to print with take two. I'm leaving this hotel where I checked in 1, 2, 3 in on that date, out on this date, in on the 22nd, out on the 24th. That's wrong. In on the 21st, out on the 24th, 3 days ago. But in elapsed time, call it 2 days and a couple of hours, something like that. I think. Not even going to work out the maths. I'll work it out later. I just need a back of an envelope and a pencil. All my fingers, and I'm using all my fingers at the moment. God, get to the point. What I'm doing at the moment, because I've had the last 15 days, has been glorious. And there's lots of people, lots of staff members have been saying, it's all good. I pinched my sisters. You might have heard me say this to you personally. If you say, it's all good, I'm going to come back with, every single time, well, most of it's good, a little bit of it's crap, but yeah, most of it's good. Every single time. Geez, Bill, you get a bit boring saying that. How boring do you think it is for me to hear it's all good, it's all good, it's all good, it's all good? I've just remembered what I was going to tell the staff member about Mbuntua when we were talking about her flatmate comes from Mbuntua, and we talked about Mbuntua, otherwise known as Alice Springs. All good, it's all good, it's all good, it's all good. You're like a stuck record. No. So, Auntie Mari, Dr. Quinn, literacy woman, is currently, she would have turned 61 this year. She turned 61 this year. When she was doing her first primary school teaching job at Maris Brothers in Parramatta, and we're talking, can work this out, 1985, let's say 1985 or roughly thereabouts. The kids, even back then, I mean, those kids, 1985, so they are now in their early 40s. They'd be 40, 41, 42. And they would say, it's all good, miss, it's all good, it's all good. And she would say, well, most of it's good, some of it's a bit crap, but most of it's good. She wouldn't even say that many words. I've adapted it. So, all good, Alice Springs and Mbuntua, backtracking. I've had 15 days that's been mostly good, a little bit of crap, mostly good. I'm going to leave this place, and what I do is I do a quick idiot's check, but I do it on tape because as I'm walking around, I can then see if anything, and I just need to hide that because you don't need to see that. That's a book. That's a book that comes at the hotel. I bought it, my own copy, but that's packed away somewhere with the receipt inside. So, all right, let's go around the clock, around the world. Shower, used a couple of times. Love the fact that they've got those bottles, and you can't, unless you really try, remove them, and you can't remove that. But I love the fact that you're using this sort of stuff. I haven't read all of the details. Elemental herbology. I'll look about that. Was that Neroli and Bergamo, and then Arabic, 27 different languages, and we don't need to know the details. That's all of the used towels and whatever. That's reasonably clean, and there's a little bit of rubbish in there, but not too much. Interestingly, they don't use bags. I mean, that's good because you don't have all the plastic. The bins are in a bit of a state though, because if you've got a bit of metal and a bit of moisture, you can work it out. I like the fact that these things, I can open that, and I can open that, and get a bit of fresh air in. That's only going to be open for the next, I'm checking out, it's currently, say, 35. Yeah, it's exactly 35 minutes past 11. I've got 25 minutes to get myself downstairs. I reckon I can just about do that. I reckon I can. Television, did use no, pretty much not. For the reason that I left in a hurry and didn't bring my HDMI cable with me. Now, I can see the port for the HDMI cable through there. You can't. I said you cannot. What's that from? Sound of Music? Maria, what is it you can't face? Now, if I had my cable, you can't. The only way you could get it in there is if you pulled it off, so to speak. What's that from? G'day. It's your first game here playing for Queanbeyan City Football Club in the National Premier League, Max. First game here. Look, you get on. Start from when the whistle goes. But look, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull you off at half time. And he said, "Oh, great," because when I played for Bell South, we only got orange. Do that again. Max, Queanbeyan City Football Club, NPL. Your first game. You can start. You can start from the first whistle, but I'm going to pull you off at half time. Oh, great. At Bell South, they only gave us oranges. I'll workshop that and go, thank you, that's going in my routine. I'm about to do some stand-up. Not yet, but very soon. Okay, moving on. If you put the cable in, I suspected it would come up and say, this port is not available for this unit from the service. Sorry, anybody who's religious, I love the fact there's no Bibles. Fantastic. I think that might be a conscious choice, but whatever. There's no Bibles, which means that I don't get to write in the front page of the Bibles. I just add two little words. Yeah, 2 words I write in on the title page of Bibles, and I won't tell you what those 2 words are unless you ask me in person. If you are offended, religious people, by anything that I say and do, you probably don't know me very well, or you've got some sensitivities that we might not be able to play too well together, and I need to put extra warning messages about triggers and things, okay? Bottom line, lapsed Catholic, I adore different religions and cultures. I just don't like what some people do with it. That's end of the lesson. Right, that's everything that I need to take with me. I came in with about this much, and I'm leaving with so much stuff I've accumulated just in the space of since, say, we'll call it Thursday night, about 9:30 p.m, the 21st of May. Here we are on Sunday morning, the 24th of May. I have accumulated some things. Coming up to 8 minutes over here. Telephone. Used it quite a few times on the first night and the second night to speak to reception. I could have gone down, and I did go down to, I could have gone down, as the actress said to the bishop. I chose not to every time. I did go down quite a lot, quite like it myself, there you go. But sometimes I just picked the phone up and said, "Hi, C full stop," or P full stop, or E full stop, and a whole bunch of other people. I've tried doing that. It's still not working. Can you tell me? Oh, I know what you need to do is press the button, but it takes about 10 minutes to get going. Oh, that's why it says standby. Right. Thank you. How about that? Little radio. Didn't use it at all. But you got a manual thing there in details. Minibar. I've used some of it. I've already paid for one set of minibar charges, and I need to get a fresh one so that I can do that again, because I made some terrible mathematics problems. Okay, more for another time. I'm going to go past 8. I'll go up to 9 minutes. For another time, I've got I struggle with AI. I struggle with machine translations, but I use a little bit of it. I don't go to ChatGPT. ChatGPT. If you want to see something funny, Google, "Have I got news for you?" Boris, what's his name? Boris Johnson, and ChatGPT. Have a look at the little clip on the YouTube. Thank me later. 20 more seconds. Never used any of that. Hung the code up once. All of the above. That's good. That's some stuff that I brought up from downstairs, and there's about one thing missing from there, which is on there. At 9 minutes elapsed, it's Bill Quinn saying, "I've got to get going, because I now have got 21 minutes before checkout time, and I need to walk down some stairs very, very, very slowly, very, very, very carefully, and make sure I get back here to do one final check, which I will not do on camera. Or I might, who knows. I'll see you when I'm looking at you." It was interesting. Thud on the door. "I'll see you when I'm looking at you, and if I don't see you through the week, I'll see you through your window. Bye for now." Or at 3 o'clock this afternoon at Smith's Alternative from 3 till 5. I've got free tickets. Come and have a chat with me if you want to. I'll buy you a coffee. I'll buy you a beer. I'll give you one of my free tickets to go and do some singing for 2 hours. Bye for now.